पिलाने हमर लाइव आसी जाओ हमें क्लास को स्टार्ट कर दबा जल्दी जल्दी हमर लाइव आसी जाओ केते जण लाइव आसिला मते मेसेज कर दियो हाँ नमस्कार हाँ नित्यानंद अनिता विनायक समीर हाँ ज्योति गायत्री हाँ प्रणाम सस्मिता प्रणाम रोनी प्रणाम भल भाव प्रिपरेशन सब स्टार्ट सब आमर ए हाँ प्रणाम हाँ मिठी मौसुमी हाँ सुनील पिला माने आज मु कहि रखुची हाँ सोनाली प्रणाम हाँ कहि रखुची आज प्राय आमे सब तक चैप्टर रु क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन करिया एवं गोटा चैप्टर रु मिनिमम 100 क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन करिया माने तमे जदी सब द पूरा क्लास टा अटेंड करिवो एमिदी गोटे भी क्वेश्चन नथिवो जोटा की माने प्रोज पोएट्री जो 30 मार्क प्रोज पोएट्री और ऑडिटल हम 30 मार्क क्वेश्चन अछि एमिदी गोटे भी क्वेश्चन नथिवो जहा की बाहर माने हम पचारथिया बाहर सिलेबस रु आस्थबो पूरा गोटे टेस्ट पर पूरा संपूर्ण में रिवाइज कर दो आज हाँ स्थिति प्रज्ञा प्रणाम बुझिला कि तमे पेशेंस सहित सेति बहुत लेट पर्यंत क्लास हबो बहुत माने राति टिका लेट हबो तेनु तमे माने पेशेंस सहित क्लास करिया दरकार केते जण पेशेंस सहित क्लास करिया पई रेडी अछ कुहमते पूरा सबु विषय रो क्वेश्चन हां आदित्य नमस्कार आज हां जो माने हमर लाइव क्लास जॉइन हिच ताको लाइक कर दियो वीडियो टिकू हाँ समस्ते रेडी बहुत लेट पर्यंत क्लास हम हाँ सेतिकी पेशेंस सहित रहिले जीवन में आगु जीवा वर्तमान में करेंट कट होची सब दिन हमर हाँ आदित्य नमस्कार हाँ ज्योति हाँ रश्मि रंजन नमस्कार से हाँ हाँ मौसम धन्यवाद ताले सब तो क्वेश्चन आज हम डिस्कशन करिवा बुझेला ए लेटर टू आर रु आरंभ करी की दी विलेज पर्यंत संपूर्ण क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन हबो हाँ दीपा प्रणाम हाँ सालिनी पिला माने मु कहि रखु हाँ ताले स्टार्ट कर दा पिला माने ए लेटर टू आरंभ करी की पूरा दी विलेज पर्यंत संपूर्ण क्वेश्चन हम डिस्कशन करिवा बुझेला हाँ सौभाग्य हाँ पिला माने भल भाबे तमे क्लास को देखिबो एवं जल्दी जल्दी क्वेश्चन दबो उत्तर अन्य कोनोसी कथा डिस्कशन करिबो नाही कारण परीक्षा हमर पर दिन बुझेला हाँ बहुत गुडे हाँ सालिनी बहुत क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन करिया हाँ मिस्टर पटेल चंदन नमस्कार ताले प्रथम विषय हमर ए लेटर टू गॉड रो प्रथम क्वेश्चन एक नंबर क्वेश्चन throughout morning lencho saw the sky towards dash throughout morning lencho saw the sky towards dash the northeast the northwest the southwest the southeast हाँ चंदन कोडा हला करेक्ट आंसर जल्दी जल्दी पिला माने आंसर दि हाँ ऑप्शन ए द नॉर्थ ईस्ट throughout morning lencho saw the sky towards the northeast तापर 2 नंबर क्वेश्चन lencho was an ox of पिले माने मु बुझे कहले बहुत लेट हबो तने मु क्वेश्चन पचारिबी कारण पहरदिन परीक्षा जल्दी जल्दी तमे उत्तर दबो बुझिया पय समय नहीं जे माने वीडियो देखुछ वीडियो को लाइक कर दियो खाली 2 नंबर क्वेश्चन lencho was an ox of a man the above line means dash lencho ran like an ox lencho ate like an ox lencho worked as hard as an ox lencho looked like an ox हाँ ऑप्शन सी lencho worked as hard as an ox बुझियला 3 नंबर क्वेश्चन lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money as he was strong in his dash lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money as he was strong in his dash confidence desire एक्सपेक्टेशन एक्सपीरियंस हाँ कॉन्फिडेंस होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद पिला माने 4 नंबर क्वेश्चन व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स इज नॉट राइट Lencho was very sad at heart for the hailstorm. Lencho wrote a letter to God for monetary help. Lencho was an ox. Lencho was a hardworking peasant. कोटा करेक्ट आंसर हाँ लेंचो वाज एन ऑक्स एटा होची ठीक नो आउती उत्तर अछि 5 नंबर क्वेश्चन according to Lencho God's eyes see everything even what is deep in one's dash ହେଲା heart thoughts conscience mind कोटा करेक्ट आंसर हाँ conscience होची करेक्ट आंसर सार जी आंसर दउची तार ना डाकंतु समस्त आंसर दउछन पिला ने हमर पर दिन परीक्षा ना डाके एठी बेलो न त माने भलरे उत्तर दियो according to Lencho God's eyes see everything even what is deep in one's conscience हाँ झांसी प्रणाम conscious no conscience विवेक 6 number question Lencho in his second letter requested God not to send money through the mail since he wanted money soon. The post office was far away from his home. The post office employees were quite dishonest. It would reach him very late. Question है Lencho in his second letter requested God not to send money through the mail since कौन भाई हाँ since the post office employees were quite dishonest बुझेला तापर क्वेश्चन 7 नंबर क्वेश्चन वॉइस आसुनी सार मु टिके देखि दउची वॉइस आसी नहीं हाँ वॉइस जाउची तम साउंड प्रॉब्लम थिबो तापर क्वेश्चन द पोस्टमास्टर सेंट ए सम ऑफ 70 pesos to Lencho for dash the postmaster sent a sum of 70 pesos to Lencho for dash buying food grain for his family not shaking Lencho's faith in God हाँ सोनाली नमस्कार rebuilding his house and farm sowing his field again कौन भाई से बटन हाँ not shaking Lencho's faith in God ऑप्शन बी धन्यवाद आदल तापर क्वेश्चन Lencho appealed to God not to send money through the mail because dash the money may not be sent to him he had no money more to buy a postcard and an envelope the mail could take a long time the post office employees were a bunch of crooks कोटा correct answer Lencho appealed to God not to send money through the mail because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks option D होची correct answer धन्यवाद पिला माने तापर क्वेश्चन सुनील ठीक अछि हां लिजा ठीक अछि हां रजनी तापर क्वेश्चन I hope it passes quickly this statement shows Lencho's dash anxiety exclamation sadness happiness कोटा करेक्ट आंसर हाँ ऑप्शन सी सैडनेस होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद आई होप इट पासेस क्विकली द स्टेटमेंट शोज लेंचोस सैडनेस तापर क्वेश्चन व्हाट वाज द सिंगल होप इन द हार्ट ऑफ द लेंचोस फैमिली व्हाट वाज द सिंगल होप इन द हार्ट ऑफ द लेंचोस फैमिली डू नॉट बी अपसेट all go hungry this year help from God no one dies of hunger what was the single hope in the heart of the Lencho's family that is help from God धन्यवाद हाँ समस्त करेक्ट आंसर दोछन धन्यवाद पिला माने तापर क्वेश्चन due to hailstorm dash were gone from the plants due to hailstorm dash were gone from the plants the leaves the flowers the fruits the boughs कोटा करेक्ट आंसर हाँ मु ना देखुची हाँ हाँ दी फ्लावर्स होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद गायत्री हाँ तापर क्वेश्चन At the post office, Lencho placed a stamp on the letter and dash. At the post office, Lencho placed a stamp on the letter and dash. Wrote his address, returned home, dropped it into the mailbox, wrote God. Koda correct answer. At the post office, Lencho placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. होची correct answer. धन्यवाद. हाँ सबाई के ठीक अच्छे हाँ. तापर क्वेश्चन. Who said yes, God willing? Lencho, Lencho's wife, Lencho's son, the family members of Lencho's family. Who said yes, God willing? हाँ लेंचोस वाइफ होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन. लेंचो showed not the slightest dash on seeing the letter. Lencho showed not the slightest dash on seeing the letter. Anger, contempt, love, surprise. Lencho showed surprise. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the letter. तापर क्वेश्चन. Lencho's only house on the dash of a low hill. Lencho's only house on the dash of a low hill. Top, crest, zenith, side. Crest of a low hill. धन्यवाद. Lencho's only house on the crest of a low hill. तापर 16 number question. Throughout the morning, Lencho had done nothing else but a dash. Throughout the morning, Lencho had done nothing else but a dash. See the sky towards the northeast. Looks at his ripe cornfield. See his cornfield dotted with the flower. Think of the good harvest. कोटा ऑप्शन से सी द स्काई टुवर्ड्स द नॉर्थ ईस्ट होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद. हाँ ठीक अछि. तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने. Lencho's family lived in a dash house in the middle of the valley. Lencho's family lived in a dash house in the middle of the valley. Wooden, solitary, cottage, stone. Lencho's family lived in a dash house in the middle of the valley. Solitary house. हाँ धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन. After the hailstorm, the field looked white as if dash. Covered with water, covered with ice, covered with salt, dropped in a curtain of rain. After the hailstorm, the field looked white as covered with salt. होची correct answer. धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन. In the story A Letter to God, the small children played dash for an hour till the evening until it started to rain, until their mother called them to have dinner. until their mother called them to have dinner होची correct answer. धन्यवाद. ठीक अछि. तापर क्वेश्चन. Although the postmaster broke out laughing, he was surprised to see dash Lencho's letter to God. His foolishness, Lencho's faith in God, Lencho's blind belief. कोड़ा करेक्ट आंसर. Lencho's faith in God होची करेक्ट आंसर. धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन. Lencho wrote a letter the following Sunday dash. Lencho wrote a letter the following Sunday dash at daybreak, in the morning, in the evening, in the night. चंदन क्लास करजो कि मेसेज कर देला मु जानिबी. at daybreak होची करेक्ट आंसर. धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन. ठीक अछि. समस्त ठीक अछि. Lencho received dash pesos from God. Lencho received dash pesos from God. 70, 50, 60, 80. Lencho received 70 pesos from God. धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन. Lencho at first looked at his ripe cornfield dash. Lencho first looked at his ripe cornfield dash with a disturbed mood. with a satisfied expression, in a peaceful mentality, in a sorrowful gesture. कोटा करे हाँ with a हाँ ठीक अछि with a satisfied expression होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद तापर क्वेश्चन the raindrops falling from the sky were like dash the raindrops falling from the sky were like dash frozen pearls new silver coins new coins salts sir you are beautiful बादल धन्यवाद हाँ न्यू कॉइन्स होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने बिग ड्रॉप्स ऑफ रेन बिगन टू फॉल डैश big drops of rain began to fall dash when Lencho was eating his meal when Lencho's wife was sleeping when Lencho's elder sons were working in the field when Lencho's younger sons were playing big drops of rain began to fall dash कोटा करेक्ट आंसर हाँ when Lencho was eating his meal ऑप्शन ए होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद तापर क्वेश्चन 26 नंबर क्वेश्चन dash falling from the sky were like new coins dash falling from the sky were like new coins the leaves the raindrops the small stone the dust dash falling from the sky were like new coins the leaves the raindrops the small stone the dust हाँ the raindrops होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद तापर 27 नंबर क्वेश्चन with much wrinkling of his brow is caused by dash Lencho's effort Lencho's weariness Lencho's anxiety Lencho's efforts to express his ideas हाँ धन्यवाद धन्यवाद हाँ बादल केते थर कहूछ हाँ Lencho's effort to express his idea हाँ ऑप्शन डी होची करेक्ट आंसर चंदन क्लास पर जे की मेसेज कर दियो तापर क्वेश्चन who said we all go hungry this year who said we all go hungry this year the village headman the postmaster Lencho's wife हाँ लेंचो होची करेक्ट आंसर हाँ धन्यवाद तापर क्वेश्चन all our work for nothing shows Lencho's dash all our work for nothing shows Lencho's dash surprise disappointed happiness hated ଟିକେ ପିଲାମାନେ ପିଲା କିଛି ଅବାଗିଆ ମେସେଜ ତାକୁ ଡିଲିଟ କରିଦେଲା ପରେ हाँ ठीक अछि हाँ समस्त ठीक अछि हाँ सरप्राइज अब सरप्राइज और हाँ नहीं नहीं डिसअपॉइंट हाँ ठीक है तमान तापर क्वेश्चन डिसअपॉइंट ठीक अछि why did the postmaster ask for money from his employees why did the postmaster ask for money from his employees to do an act of charity to stick to his resolution to send it to Lencho to meet his daily expenses कोटा करेक्ट आंसर हाँ ऑप्शन सी टू सेंड इट टू लेंचो होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने फ्रॉम लेंचो's house one would see the dash and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers, the hill, the green field, the river, the garden. From Lencho's house, one would see the dash. हाँ हाँ the river होची correct answer धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन children Lencho's wife all the people of the valley. हाँ लेंचो इट्स रियली ए टीम बैड लेंचो सेड दिस धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने standing dash Lencho said a plague of locusts would have left more than this. Standing dash Lencho said a plague of locusts would have left more than this, with the villagers in front of his field, in the middle of the field, near the temple. हाँ in the middle of the field होची correct answer धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने besides having the field of ripe corn Lencho's field had a dash. Besides having the field of ripe corn Lencho's field had a dash flowers, bushes, green grass, horse. अरे बादल था की उत्तर दियो हाँ फ्लावर्स होची करेक्ट आंसर धन्यवाद. हाँ तापर क्वेश्चन when Lencho's wife called her children to have dinner the older boys were dash working in the field, playing outside themselves, singing song, playing outside with the small boys. Option A working in the field होची correct answer. तापर क्वेश्चन when did Lencho write a letter to God? The following Sunday, the following Monday, the following Tuesday, the following Friday. हाँ the following Sunday होची correct answer धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने अरे बादल थाउ Lencho was an ox of a man. Here an ox of a man means dash. He worked like an ox. He was hardworking. He was lazy. He was illiterate. हाँ he was hardworking होची correct answer धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन the hail rained for dash on the entire valley. The hail rained for dash on the entire valley. 1 hour, 2 hour, whole day, half an hour. हाँ 1 hour होची correct. चंदन क्लास रे अछि कि नहीं मेसेज कर दियो. तापर क्वेश्चन the big drops of rain are treated as a dash 5 cents, new coins, 10 cents, silver coins. The big drops of rain are treated as 10 cent pieces. धन्यवाद महेंद्र कुमार ज्योतिर्मय. हाँ तापर क्वेश्चन 40 नंबर क्वेश्चन पिला ने Lencho considered the raindrops as a dash jewels, new coins, small coins, pearls. अनिता, संबित, सुनील, सोनाली, शालिनी, दिव्य, सेरिमनी, ज्योति, परफेक्ट, शालिनी. हाँ कोटा करेक्ट आंसर. हाँ न्यू कॉइन्स धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने Lencho's cornfield with its flowers under the clouds seemed white as if covered with dash hailstones, salt, a cotton of rain, rainwater. Lencho's cornfield with its flowers under the clouds seemed white as if covered with हाँ ठीक अच्छे समस्त ठीक अच्छे किसी पिला खरा बहुत मेसेज करछंती तेणु हाँ ता मेसेज को मुझे डिलीट कर दउची बुझेला तापर क्वेश्चन all through the night Lencho thought only of one hope the help from God. It was a dash night. Sundays, Saturdays, Mondays, Friday. It was a dash night. It was Saturday night. धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन the older boys of Lencho were dash playing in the field, working in the field, reading their lessons, taking among themselves. कोटा करेक्ट आंसर the older boys of Lencho were dash were working in the field. धन्यवाद ज्योति मुनि. तापर क्वेश्चन dash consider the raindrops falling the sky as new coins. Dash consider the raindrops falling the sky as new coins. Lencho, Lencho's wife, Lencho's first son, Lencho's neighbor. Option A, Lencho. Lencho considered the raindrops falling the sky as new coins. तापर क्वेश्चन huge mountains of clouds approached with dash raindrops, frozen poles, hailstones, fresh and sweet air. Huge mountains of clouds approached with dash. Fresh and sweet air होची correct answer. धन्यवाद. तापर questions. Locusts are a kind of dash. Locusts are a kind of dash. Insects, flowers, corn, weed. Locusts are a kind of insects. कीट पतंग. धन्यवाद. आदित्य, दिनेश, गायत्री. तापर क्वेश्चन Lencho thought only of one hope. It was a dash. The letter to God, the help from God, the letter from God, the help from the postmaster. The help from the God option B होची correct answer. धन्यवाद. The postman, Lencho, the postmaster, the villagers. Who said no one dies of hunger? Lencho होची correct answer. धन्यवाद. तापर क्वेश्चन all our work for nothing. Here nothing implies dash. अरे बादल कौन हेते बोल you are beautiful beautiful लगेछ क्लास रो उत्तर दियो तम तो सब दिन उत्तर दउथला आज कोन हेजी हां तापरे all our work for nothing. Here nothing implies dash. No frozen poles, not a flower remaining in the plants, the total destruction of the field of ripe corns, not a leaf remaining in the trees. All our work for nothing implies dash. What are correct answer? Option C, the total destruction of the field of ripe corns. Tabar question, the word dash means currency of several Latin American countries. The word dash means currency of several Latin American countries. Peso, Ruby, notes, taka. What are correct answer? From the mailbox. Who collected the last man? The postmaster होची correct answer. The postmaster collected the last letter of Lencho from the mailbox. तापर question. How did the postman react on seeing Lencho's letter? How did the postman react on seeing Lencho's letter? Laughing heartily, reading silently, showing it to other members, weeping silently. How did the postman react on seeing Lencho's letter? Laughing heartily. पानी laughing heartily होची correct answer. 53 number question. What did Lencho do in the post office? First, when he visited the office for the second time, bought a stamp, he asked for paper and ink, he wrote an other letter, he put the letter inside an envelope. What did Lencho do in the post office first when he visited the office for the second time? ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ଥର ଯାଇଥିଲା ସେତେବେଳେ କଣ କରିଥିଲା? କୋଉଟା କରେକ୍ଟ ଆନ୍ସର? ହଁ, he asked for paper and ink. ହଁ, ପିଲାମାନେ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ପାଣି ପିଇ ଦଉଛି। ହଁ, ଟିକେ ପିଲାମାନେ କିଛି ପିଲାମାନେ ଖରାପ ମେସେଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ଟିକେ ବ୍ଲକ କରିଦିଏ। ବ୍ଲକ ହଉନି କଣ? ହଉ ଦେଖିବା। देखिए तापर क्वेश्चन 54 नंबर Lencho started to write his second letter to God dash on the cash counter, on the window surface, on the public writing table in his room. Lencho started to write his second letter to God on the public writing table. Option C होची correct answer. धन्यवाद। तापर क्वेश्चन the postmaster decided to answer the letter in order dash to please the writer, to help the writer, to make fun, not to shake the faith of the writers of the letter. What a correct answer. The postmaster decided to answer the letter in order not to shake the faith of the writer of the letter. Tabar question. In his first letter to God, Lencho had begged God to send him dash 100 pesos, 60 pesos, 70 pesos, 50 pesos. हाँ, 100 pesos होगी correct answer. तापर question. Lencho in his first letter appealed to God to send 100 pesos to feed his family members and dash face the calamities, resow his field, withstand the storm, rearrange the field crops. कोटा करेक्ट है resow his field पुणी थरे तारा बुणिया को चाहुतला। तापर क्वेश्चन 58 नंबर क्वेश्चन the postmaster looking on from his office expressed his dash faithfulness, contentment, act of charity, timidness. कोटा करे हाँ contentment. The postmaster looking on from office expressed his contentment. तापर क्वेश्चन why did Lencho need 100 pesos to sow his field again, to live until the coming of crops, both to sow his field again and to live until the coming of crops, to educate his children. कोटा करेक्ट आंसर? both to sow his field again and to live until the coming of crops. 60 number question तापरे Lencho requested God to send this rest money not through the dash, fax, mail, internet, hand. Lencho requested God to send the rest of money not through the mail. तापर question what was Lencho? A local leader, a farmer, a shopkeeper, a businessman. ए फार्मर होची करेक्ट आंसर। धन्यवाद। तापर क्वेश्चन the postmaster collected the money to be sent to Lencho for an act of dash, virtue, honor, nobility, charity. कोटा करेक्ट आंसर? for an act of charity. धन्यवाद पिलाना टिके तापर क्वेश्चन पिला माने the postmaster sent a dash to Lencho 30 pesos, 70 pesos, 50 pesos, 60 pesos. कोटा करेक्ट आंसर?